Hey there, what's happening? This is Eric Duncanson, and I'm coming at you from my home office in beautiful Marietta, Georgia. My wife Victoria and I, we are known as the LAPTOP-PRENEURS, and our passion is to help you to make money online. That's from anywhere in the world, so long as you have a laptop and a Wi-Fi connection. So first of all, I want to thank you for hopping on my YouTube video. And by the way, if you like the information I'm providing in this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Become part of our awesome tribe. So I'm very excited to talk about the topic for today, how to be a strong internet marketer. This is actually part 3. If you missed part 1 and part 2, definitely go to our YouTube channel, check that out. Some great information there. But we're going to dive right into this topic for part 3. And so there are 5 things I want to discuss in terms of topping off this topic of how to be a strong internet marketer. So 1, understand that now that you're talking about marketing online, you're moving into a digital world. This is a virtual world that uses different lingo, totally different lingo. And so for newbies, for beginners to enter into this world, it can be kind of confusing, right? So you got to be careful not to be blinded by the light. It's very, very easy. A lot of people get lost chasing what we call shiny objects. And that's where the so-called gurus come up with these new strategies to take you here and there and there and there. And the problem is, if you're going all over the place and you're unfocused, the likelihood that you're going to move the needle towards making money is very small. So we'll talk about mentorship as we go on in the discussion, but it's very important to have your blinders on to all of these shiny objects so you can really stay focused. Number 2, it takes capital to operate this business, just like any other business you do. So don't assume when people say it's free, it's really not free. If somebody says everything is free, you probably want to run away from them. You do need to have a budget to operate this business. The same, hey, that goes for anything, you know? Even if you want to become a professional, if you want to become a lawyer, if you want to become an accountant, if you want to become a nurse, you're going to have to put some money. You're going to have to outlay some money outflow in order to gain the professional skills you need to operate your business. It's just a fact of life, right? How much money do people pay for college, right? And not even guaranteed a job when you get out. So you're going to have a budget. You're going to have to expend money. And here's the thing. You want to separate your ad budget from your training budget, right? Because the thing is, you need to develop your skill set, and chances are you're going to want to connect with a mentor that's in your particular area that you want to focus on. Number 1, you have to know what you want to be known for. You have to know what particular area of internet marketing you want to specialize in. So you can't be all over the place. I can't be a blogger and I'm focused on Facebook, and I'm focused on YouTube, and I'm focused on Pinterest. By definition, that's unfocused, right? You got to have one area of focus. So you do a deep dive, you learn as much as you can in that particular area, and you specialize in that. So if somebody asks you, what do you specialize in? Boom, it's one thing. It's one thing. Not to say that you're not going to touch these areas, not that you're not going to release content into these other areas, but again, you're going to be a master. You're going to master one particular area. You know, just like I like to harken back to the martial arts. I studied martial arts for years, and you ask this person, well, what do you specialize in? Well, it's karate, jiu-jitsu, sword fighting, aikido, hapkido, just all over the place, right? But they haven't mastered anything. So you want to focus on mastery. Focus on mastery. But it does take capital, and again, you do need to separate that Ad budget, whatever you're spending for paid advertising, separate that for the cost of training, right? And also, you don't want to mortgage your house to get training, right? Some of these training programs out here are absolutely outrageous. And if you're a newbie, don't spend $40,000 for training. That's insane, because what's going to happen if you are a newbie, there's certain things you have to learn and apply. And if somebody's charging you $40,000 for training, they're going to give you an information dump. And it's going to be more than you can consume. It's like going to a buffet and trying to eat everything at the same time. It's absolutely too much. You cannot absorb that much. It's like the body can only absorb so much protein at a particular time. You don't want to overdo it that way. So you need to manage what you're doing. You need to have some realistic expectations for what you can absorb. You're not going to be an expert in a couple of weeks. It's just not going to happen. So spread it out over time. Look for progress. Look for moving the needle in the direction of progress. Eventually, you will be making money if you focus on a particular area. If you do a deep dive, if you do have the right mentorship and coaching. Absolutely, absolutely. Number 3, you want to post what you're known for. Again, one of the things you're doing is you're establishing a brand. Part of that brand is what you stand for as a marketer, your marketing style, you know, how you present yourself. Are you a wild and crazy person, or are you more polished? And, you know, a lot depends on your customer segment. You know, what is your customer segment able to accept, and what are you? You want to be authentic, so you need to have a customer segment that kind of matches your interest in who you are. And that's part of attraction marketing. So, but the thing is, you have to understand what you stand for, and you need to post what you want to be known for. Again, if you're focusing on a particular platform of marketing, Facebook, YouTube, blogging, email marketing, etc., 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 become an expert, master that particular area, and that is largely what you're going to be posting about in terms of providing information that helps to solve the problems of your marketplace. You have to understand what the problems are of your marketplace and give them information that will help them move their needle. If you help them to move their needle, they will be willing to pay you and to move their needle further. The further you're able to help other people move their needle, the more money that's going to flow into your bank account. Simple equation, right? Okay, number 4, you have to ask for the sale. A lot of people, they're too shy about asking for the sale. So in the marketing information that you're providing, you're going to have what we call a CTA, or call to action. That's where you actually ask them to do something. Now, it doesn't have to be necessarily asking them to purchase something at that particular time. Basically, what you're asking them to do is to take an action. Maybe they're going to click a link that will take them to your blog post. Maybe they'll click a link that is going to take them to a YouTube video. Maybe they're going to click a link that's going to take them to a capture page that will capture their information, so they will become a subscriber, so that you can email them valuable content and increase the know, like, and trust factor that will make them more open to purchasing. So it's a process. It's a process. You're taking them from the cold market in the funnel towards the warmer market, towards the hot market where they've actually purchased. So those are kind of the stages, but you have to be willing to ask for the sale. You know, it's like if you're out on a one-on-one with the customer, maybe you've been able to get them onto a Zoom video chat, or maybe you're talking to them on the phone. Maybe you're getting them to look at a presentation video about your product or your business, etc., etc., you have to be willing to ask for the sale. After they've had a chance to absorb the information, then you need to ask them, are you ready to get going, right? Or you can say something like, what did you like most about what you saw? And then try to uncover, you're going to ask some questions to try to uncover any objections that they might have. But you can ask them a question, well, what package would you like to start with? That's a loaded question because, again, it is leading towards the close. So again, number 4, you have to be willing to ask for the sale. And then finally, number 5, do not be too self-absorbed. See, if you're too self-absorbed and you're too attached to the particular outcome, you tend to be nervous. And that will kind of hold you back from doing the things you need to do to build your business. Some people are so attached to the outcome that they're not willing to check the stats that are important to their business. They're not willing to check the numbers that they need to be reviewing to see if a particular strategy is successful, or if it's not successful, or it's just so-so. You need to know the numbers that are important for you to reach in order to, again, move that needle forward in your business. So don't be too attached to the outcome. Find out maybe one thing that you did wrong, a couple of things that you did right. Find out what you can do differently by checking those numbers. So the first thing is, again, you need to do a deep dive to really understand your particular marketing platform. Part of that is really understanding the categories of numbers that need to be reviewed to show how successful your particular ad strategy is. Hope you found that information useful to you. If that is the case, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Become part of our awesome tribe. And one more thing I wanted to mention, my wife and I, we literally struggled in online marketing till we could find a system that literally does 95% of the heavy lifting for you. They show you how to do the 5% through excellent coaching, mentorship, and an awesome community to provide you the support that you need. Now, if you'd like some additional information about that, go down to the description, click the link that says our #1 system for making money online. When you click that link, it's going to take you to a free 7-day free trial. So go ahead, check it out, do a test drive. What have you got to lose? Find out for yourself if it's the perfect system for you. So with that, this is Eric Duncanson saying, I hope you're having a great day. If not, let's definitely make it a great one.